All right, drip is the bottom, moist is medium, and wet is like max.
I guess
So you're saying like what quantifies it to get to the moist level before it gets to the wet level?
Maybe the better question would be if women orgasm in their dreams.
Yeah, I see it.
Maybe that would have been maybe if we asked that question.
I see it.
Yeah,
women orgasm in their dreams. That is wild, bro.
Because I can see that happening. What do you mean? I can see that happening.
Has your wife ever like just been shaking in the bed, just convulsing?
Well, I don't know. I might be dead asleep.
This is wild. Hey, yo.
The Podical podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Watch your average Joseph. Marvelous. It's ridiculously funny.
My name's LeBron Dust, bro.
So if your hands that dusty, you gonna need lotion. You gonna need something. Hi, everybody. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the above.
Yes, sir.
Podical Sons podcast. Search it. All streaming platforms possible. YouTube, Podical Sons.
We are here.
The Podical Sons website. All of the above. We just, yeah, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
Carrier pigeons in space, maybe. Coming soon.
Carrier pigeons in
all streaming platforms.
Space coming soon.
At Podical Sons. Yes.
Yeah.
We are here. Yeah, man. Just want to say thank you to the listeners and the watchers.
And the watchers.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys. We do have a collection of Ask the Sons and stuff, whatever. Once again, they are piled up.
No problem.
Complaints have been issued.
We don't clear the
complaints have been heard.
Enough? Is that what it is?
Huh?
We don't clear quick enough? Is
somebody actually told me and stuff, whatever. You need to do like at least 7 Ask the Sons per show.
At least 7.
So I said, okay, talk to Joe Rogan and his peoples and the length of the show. I thought you heard enough of us, but the other things and stuff like that. Like we hear it. 7 is baby steps. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Baby steps. We'll see.
We don't want to push it. We don't want to, you know what I mean? Just like
we'll increase when
the pay increases.
Yeah, we're not even that.
We're the pay increases? No.
Do. I guess now you can do it for the subscribers. Now you can do it for the likes.
Yeah, right.
So if you get that, how many likes and all that type of stuff, or how many things, yeah, you can do it for that.
Okay, yeah. We'll set a target on that.
Yeah, and then we'll increase a question and stuff, whatever, from the Ask the Sons. But yeah, they've been heard, they've been understood and felt. We like,
and I can see why, because I mean the quality questions that we get, I can see people listening and saying, "Hey, I got a question I want to ask," and then thinking. See, the one thing that you got to realize though is when you come up with that reality that you want to ask that question, there's probably already 500 questions already in front of you. It is what it is.
I look at this stuff as most of the time when it comes to, like I said, the questions, is that in the beginning we didn't have anything like that.
No.
Right?
No.
We didn't have. We developed listeners, subscribers, supporters.
Right.
Along the way. They told a friend, them again. And, bit by bit they go through. It's the funniest one, like my peoples that I interact with.
Yeah.
Like the face-to-face ones and stuff, whatever. When they're like, yo, I got a question. So I was like, I'm not going to answer it here. I got to answer it on the show. You can submit the question. I want to hear your...
Submit the question.
I want to hear your da-da-da. So I'm like, if it's a topic that I came with, I'll give them an answer to, because we probably don't spoke about it or something like that.
Right.
We probably don't cooked with it and everything like that, right? If it's something that they came with, I was like, yeah, let's go ask the Sons, ask us.
Ask
at
us.
Podical Sons.
Listen,
So
what you got to understand is that unless it's research purposes, our closest friends don't even know what we're talking about before you guys know what we're talking about.
Pretty much.
It's like they gotta see it and hear it just like how you guys gotta see it and hear it. And that's just how we've been operating with this whole thing.
So then mini wars start. Like, what's up, man? You gonna this how you gonna do your peoples? I know you before this podcast shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we got here. It's
what happened
like
to the deep conversations we used to have? We're having them on the pod.
I'm like, yo, I'm like, again, if it's already the stuff we don't spoke about and everything like that, like I want to say it's dope. I always appreciate it stuff when people come at us and stuff and like, or come at me, especially let me speak for myself.
Mm-hmm.
When they'll come at me and stuff like some shit we already done said and spoke about, and it's probably now like in archives in my brain or in your brain or something like that. And then people want to either pin you to the cross or talk about something, and you're looking like, huh? You said it on the show.
You know what's even more funny? When they either send a post or tell you about some podcast where they heard the topic on.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you about the topic, not knowing that you've already covered that topic.
Oh, yeah.
And a podcast probably might have heard you cover that topic. That's why they got that topic now.
I think when had more time.
Right.
I think when somebody did that, I actually sent them the episode number at the time when it, like, if it's fresh in my mind, they're like, oh, did you guys ever talk about blah, blah, blah?
I believe I did that once as well.
Because it was in the lower numbers now, right?
Yeah,
now you're 250 plus.
Yeah, now.
Like, I can't.
No, I couldn't tell you.
I can't.
I couldn't tell you what we spoke about last week.
But as I'm saying, that's even that person or that Marv then would be a different Marv.
Yeah,
now, right?
Of course.
Because I look at stuff, there's so many things probably learned and like discussed stuff about it, like the same thing. Like after we talk about a topic, now it goes out to the world, and now the world's asking us about the questions that were the topics that we already done spoke about. And we're like, sure, now we're having this convo. They probably have a new insight and stuff. And like, oh, I never thought about it like that, whatever, right? Because I'm open for convo, like change my mind.
Change our minds.
But you have to just come with the facts. My Android like this. T1000 ain't got nothing on me. Not King Kong. T1. But
it's a hot dog, a sandwich. It's just stole that shit. I got my timestamps. I don't care what anybody says.
I know. We coming for you, Will.
Got my timestamps.
It was the one with Will Smith when he did the whole video thing and the graphics and stuff. You know how many people tag me in that shit? You know how many people tag me in this shit? Yes, oh shit, yes. Will Smith's getting baby like, yo shit. Oh, it burned. They'll burn. We not even gonna go there.
We won't go there. We got timestamps. We just know that.
But yes, at last, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and stuff about the support, the questions, and everything. Keep them coming. So this is to declutter some of the cussing,
right? Yeah,
and the venting. So let's
free up.
We're gonna go through some. So this show is for that. So the sons will answer. Are you ready? No, you know what? Let's hit a poll.
Hit a poll.
We had some fun polls and stuff to play with. Some interesting polls. All right. Are you ready, Smooth?
I'm ready.
So first poll and stuff of that week is, are we secretly segregating ourselves? And 86% said yes. Talk about it.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't think we're necessarily trying to do it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And because after we initially discussed this, I think I went back and I actually sat down and thought about it. And I think,
so you think you're not doing it on purpose?
No, I think the here's the good and bad about it, because remember we were saying social media is a place that now people are able to find their tribe.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
And for a lot of people who are on the internet right now, they probably wouldn't be on there if they did not have a tribe to go and speak and go to, right?
Right.
So that's the good part of it. At least you're there, you're communicating where you probably wouldn't have been communicating before.
Yeah, but
the bad part about it though now is
you're only fucking with your tribe.
You're just stuck in your tribe.
And this is where the segregation comes in.
Right.
This is where the segregation comes in, right? Like I look at it and stuff is where there's I want to say, in my circle of people,
yeah,
there's only like a few that can play devil's advocate.
Okay.
right? Pertaining to most of things and stuff, whatever. And I look at it as where some people are like, yo, I'm for this. Like if they're for, I don't know, like tobogganing in the winter time and stuff like that. If they're for that, and then somebody's like, yo, I'm for indoor winter activities and everything and stuff.
Right.
Sometimes they might not find a common ground.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Or they might not care to look at the other person's side. They're probably like, you're lazy and stuff, whatever. You're weird. You want to be in the cold. Your body can't, you get hypothermia. You know, they might have those kind of arguments in those debates.
Yeah.
I look at it and stuff as where do they still mix and merge worlds? The middle ground people are the rarities, right? So now you're in a place now, let's say you're anti-black. You don't like black people and you don't like certain things and stuff that black people do. And I just use this one as an example.
Yeah.
But we were trying so much to not segregate things, to giving more freedom to segregate things.
To segregate things. Yeah.
So I guess we don't want segregation by the law aspect. We want segregation
we want it on our
people.
own terms.
On our own terms.
You want to segregate.
Have you seen what the world looks like
terms.
on our own terms so far?
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Pretty messed up. But I mean, this is what it is. We don't want anybody to tell us to segregate. Man. We just want to segregate on our own.
That is fucked. That is fucked.
I think what it is that we like the fact that we have our tribe.
Okay.
But we want the freedom to go outside of our tribe when we want to.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with having somebody else segregate you, then you segregating yourself. Because when you segregate yourself, you feel like, okay, you're imposing it. And you can get rid of that imposition.
No one likes to be told what to do, but there's rules.
Yeah.
There's rules and stuff to this thing, man. Either you're for or you're not. And that it's just weird and stuff like that. But I look at it stuff as that the duality is that if you understand,
right,
and you don't, I want to say condemn, but I want to say like, you know, like even pin somebody to the cross for it. Because I'm like, all right, I don't stand on that side.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm human. Be like, no, you're weird. You're this. The shunning comes in. You know what I'm saying? The judgment.
Of course.
The inferior superior complex.
That's judgy. You know, you got to be judgy sometimes.
Be like, yo. But that's what it is. And then you have like segregation now, whatever. You have one group feel like they're better than another group.
Right.
So that's why I'm looking at something like, we're kind of doing it, but I'm looking at like, salute to the 14% because 86 said yes and the 14 said no. I fucks with you, people. I really do. You're my people and stuff, whatever. Because I don't really want to segregate myself, but I just look at it stuff as where I'm not for just one particular thing.
No.
Like there's been people like, they could be like, again, diehard liberals, diehard conservatives, right? And they just, this is what, my mom voted liberal, I'm going to vote liberal, my mommy before that, voted liberal. And they stick to that. How you know the other side might not work for you?
And they don't.
So
they're not even willing to look.
Not even exactly, not willing to look. And that's the part and stuff whatever. I think when you're looking at things like, okay, you're for this, and then you're understanding this part, you're understanding over here and everything like that, you're not segregating.
Nah, you're not.
Okay. So the next lovely poll is, this is all not your average. Yeah. I'm snitching today. I got time today, folks.
Curious minds want to know.
I got time today.
Wait. Was this all not your averages? I don't recall it starting off as all natural average.
Yo! Can I live? Can I live?
I don't recall it starting off as I know I was in there. I was in on the mix. Yes, I'll agree to that.
I was dribbling down the court and you thought I was losing control, so you kind of just came in, took the ball from me,
right?
Went to the hoop, showboated, and then you windmill dunked it home. And then here we are with this question.
Let's go.
So the next poll of the week said, do women have wet dreams? Wet or moist dreams? And the poll says 75% says moist dreams.
Moist dreams.
Clearly, you know who said the moist.
Moist dream. Here's my follow-up question.
Oh, all right. Before you start,
Okay.
I will hold myself accountable for the first piece because my thing and stuff is that, ladies,
right?
I mean, if you're watching, I don't know. Some dudes have Deadwood. Deadwood is that a slur? I don't know. We live in a different world. I don't think
it's a slur because it's on men.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. I felt that. So the men who don't have morning wood or things that do not rise, I want to say, if they're sleeping and they're having a erotic dream, you can't. You can see where Splash Mountain is gonna take place.
Yeah, this is gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah. So you're gonna see where Splash Mountain takes place. However, ladies, now there's a few of the good, righteous few what follows doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Take the panties off at night and let the hoo-ha air out.
Breathe.
And then there's others that do not let the hoo-ha air out. Do you have wet or moist dreams? Because we can't tell as men.
We can't tell. We can't tell. We don't know.
So
you're not getting up in the middle of the night to change your nightie.
No. They might. What if they get up and put a towel down? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's solved. So now, as your follow-up question, no.
So my follow-up question is, well, how moist do you have to be before you know you're moist? As women, like I don't know. What quantifies? Because
so you're saying
maybe the dream was not dreamy.
So you're saying there's like a drip dream. Let's say drip would be the lowest.
Because see, with
moist
us men, because with us men, there's no denying. It's just cacao.
Yeah,
right?
You see it.
Yeah, you see it.
You see it. That's what I'm saying. Let's say, all right, drip is the bottom, moist is medium, and wet is like max.
I guess
so you're saying like, what quantifies it to get to the moist level before it gets to the wet level?
Maybe the better question would be if women orgasm in their dreams.
Yeah, I see it.
Maybe that would have been maybe if we asked that question.
I see it.
Yeah,
women orgasm in their dreams. That is wild, though.
Because I can see that happening.
What do you mean?
I can see that happening.
Has your wife ever like just been shaking in the bed, just convulsing?
Well, I don't know. I might be dead asleep.
This is wild. Hey, yo. What? Well, no women by me. I saw.
No, I've never witnessed it. I've never witnessed it.
Just lay there and stuff and everything.
But I mean,
I'd be like, what?
But let's be honest, Marv. Has any women witnessed their man in the middle of their sleep?
So now we gotta watch each other while we sleep. No one's sleeping. No one's sleeping.
We gotta have cameras.
No one's sleeping.
Gotta have cameras in the bedroom. This is the reason why.
That's wild.
Not to film your sexual escapades, but to see if you orgasm in your sleep.
That is hilarious. Okay. On to the Ask the Sons portion. Right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
No topics, and we just go at it.
We're going.
Boom. First one comes from Tiger_hairball.
Okay.
What girly pop song do you secretly jam to?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna say Cyndi Lauper. Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's got a bop to it. I just can't, you know what I mean?
Yo, I got like, so what's that? That Aguilera. She has that one song that Ain't No Other Man. It's like Ain't No Other Man can do like what you do.
Yeah.
You see, I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a bop. That and probably like Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl. Cause I never could spell bananas that fast compared to when she's like, this shit is bananas, BANANAS. You see, that's that vibe.
It's that vibe. Yeah, yeah.
So okay. All right.
I'm mad at those picks.
Not mad at that. Next question. You ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
Next question. FictionVent. What's the worst candy ever to exist? Oh, because it's Halloweeny.
Okay. So I don't know.
We spoke about this long time ago.
Yeah.
Is your answer still the same?
My answer's still the same.
Go ahead.
My answer's still the same.
Go ahead.
And I still don't know if this candy has an official name. All I know is the ugly orange wrapper with the black cat, the black witch, the black everything on symbols on the wrapper. This is the nastiest candy ever alive.
I feel like it's like somebody trying to date rape you or something. I've never seen this candy and stuff, whatever. Like
You've never seen the candy?
Like when you take it out the wrapper, it's black? The candy is black?
Nah, the candy's not black.
Is it chocolate or something?
I never got past the wrapper, bro.
How, Sway?
Just when I was a kid.
How, Sway?
I just knew
How?
it just tastes terrible when I was a kid. And every time I seen that wrapped up candy in that orange tacky wrapper with the little black symbols, the black cat, and the black witch, all speckled all over it. Yeah, trick-or-treaters in Canada, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Marv doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to find a picture and show Marv.
I grew up in America, so I never trick-or-treated and saw that. We never had that in America. I'm sorry.
Well, be thankful.
I would hope thankful. The worst candy that ever exists is candy corn, man. Candy corn is trash candy. Trash.
I mean, is it really
it's
candy
wax.
Or is it just corn?
It's wax. It's wax. Anybody who's like, Halloween candy corn, you're stupid. You're a serial killer. You have to be a serial killer. You're eating wax.
Yeah. I see yours hasn't changed either.
Though. No. Still same OG. I like this next question. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Lonely_Piccolo60 said, which person who died too early in their life had the most potential?
Ooh.
I want to hear yours first.
I always thought Biggie had a lot to give.
Biggie?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
Just because I always thought he was
Tupac, sorry, before you start, Tupac and Biggie never made it to the age of 30.
No.
They look kind of old when I was younger, though.
Yeah, they did look kind of old when I was
younger. All right, continue.
But I mean, I always used to say that though when I was like a little teeny bopper, like the 19-year-olds in high school, the 19-year-olds in high school, when they said men's basketball, I thought they were men. And now I look at these 19-year-olds, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
You need to translate teeny bopper for me.
Teeny bopper. Teeny bopper would have been like 14, 15.
So why do they call them teeny boppers?
Because they teeny and they bop.
Bruh, you do better. He's
not Canadian. He's not Canadian, guys. He's
okay. This is where we're segregating. You're secretly segregating,
you're segregating.
You're out loud segregating.
My tribe knows what I'm talking about.
You're out loud segregating. The person who died had the most potential to me would probably be Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey?
I feel like Nipsey and stuff when he, not only his Marathon clothing company, but I want to say that Plaza, the other things, real estate companies, to all his other endeavors, and even through his music, I kind of dig Larry June because he has that kind of whole premise like Nipsey.
Right.
About kind of like educating people and stuff. So like, get your money up, be self-employed, get some stocks, some blockchain and stuff like that. When Nipsey was into crypto, right? And all that type of stuff too before his timely passing. I feel like that guy had potential.
Yeah.
Cut way too short.
Yeah.
And it was so crazy because was it 19? I can't even remember 2019 and stuff whatever, but we were the same age.
Okay.
Because like when I seen that he was born in 1985 and stuff, I was like, oh shit. So me, him, and J. Cole.
Right.
Same year. But I was like, cut too short. way too soon.
Yeah. I think Biggie would have surprised us, man. Just from listening to what his lyrics was and just how he
In what way though? Because I'm a Biggie fan.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be biased, but then Biggie had those questionable lines too.
No. Well, I'm saying,
so I'm like,
even with the questionable lines, it's like it takes us. It takes a certain,
carefully.
It takes listen to what I'm saying. It takes a certain type of writer to write stuff like that and put themselves out there.
He didn't write. He freestyled.
He freestyled. And
this is off his head. This is in his head.
He freestyled.
Money and blood don't mix like two dicks.
What? But tell you what though, even in freestyling, he's coming up with that stuff on the spot. He's not even thinking about it.
You look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's dick?
I mean, questionable, very.
I'd rather fuck RuPaul before I fuck those escape bitches?
Super questionable. Really.
Off the dome. His real thoughts.
His real thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts.
Just shows you what type of man he was.
Oh, man amongst men. All right. Wow.
He would have went in. And he did.
Okay. Yeah, we're secretly segregating ourselves out loud though this episode for sure. Next question comes from Sexrockandroll. What age would you like to be forever? Now, before we start this friggin' question, it's a good question, by the way, Sexrockandroll. Let me just explain. That fucker on that side over there wants to be immortal. His wife wants to be immortal. And that's a beautiful thing. I feel like, two lovebirds together should be immortal together forever and all that type of stuff. And, build. But then these two people want to recruit my black ass to live immortal with them. I'm like, no, I want to keep the bucket. I want to die. I want to live a nice, fulfilling life.
You say that now, Marv.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this guy?
You say that now.
You sound like a rapist. Why are you forcing your son?
Now, Marv. You know what's gonna happen, Marv? You're gonna be one of those warriors fighting for that baby. When you see me partying on the earth.
Oh, like the last one.
You're gonna be like, I'm next in the tournament. I need to get back down there.
If you don't know, check the last episode. You'll get the full meaning.
You'll get the reference. You'll get the reference.
So welcome to the fun. If this is your first time, buckle up. What age do you like to be forever, Smooth?
Well, considering that, I had the plan of not ever dying. 35 was the age that I wanted to just freeze.
35?
I wanted to freeze at, yeah.
I could do 32.
You could do 32?
I could do 32 because that's when my hair was more fleecier. It was more fleecier, so I can ride with that.
Right with 32.
I can ride with that. Don't know if I can grow the beard like that. Whatever. One asshole and stuff. Friend of mine told me, he's like, you traded the hair, you traded the wave for the beard, and then I was like, hey man, fuck you. I was like, Smooth said the same shit to me and stuff, whatever, right? So screw you guys. But he said it first. Next question comes from OK Okra 711.
OK Okra. All right.
What brand has your loyalty?
What brand has my loyalty? Wow.
Probably Nike.
I was gonna say if I own a lot of stuff for a particular brand, it would probably be Nike.
It would be Nike.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like you guys probably saw me on the pod. Nike, y'all need to cut the check. Y'all need to cut the check.
Yeah, that's
I know some people in some
Nike
places. Y'all need to cut the check.
A lot of Nike items.
But yeah, I feel like
we're not even focusing on our feet.
No, I feel like it's Nike for me. I know a company has my loyalty. Like let's say like like consumer chain or some shit.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Walmart
has me in a chokehold.
you don't deviate. You just like, if it's not at Walmart, okay. And what if you can't find it at Walmart? Would you try another spot?
Then I would try.
But it's always Walmart first.
Yeah, Walmart is Walweezy is my go-to, man. It's like I look at it, so I was like, I'm not feeling too well.
Yeah,
go to Walmart, get some medicine. I might need to change a light bulb in the house. Go to Walmart and get the light bulb. I might need to get some stuff for groceries and stuff, whatever. Go to Walmart.
Go to Walmart.
Need something to wash my face. Go to Walmart. Like, Walmart's got like.
I would say Amazon to me is what Walmart is to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a Amazon peruser or
Are you peruse? Do you buy? Don't you buy?
Every now and then I buy, but
every now and then
I peruse.
I buy from Walmart. As I said, they got me. They got me in a chokehold. It's not even a chokehold no more. I think in the beginning, Walmart had me in a chokehold because, like, all right, I grew up in Miami, and we had I want to say we had more like let's say the grocery stores, Winn-Dixie and Publix, right?
Right.
So that was your main food thing. And if you wanted like other things like toiletries and all type of stuff, where we live, we were like Cloverleaf.
Yeah.
So that's like, I want to say we had BJ's wholesale.
Okay.
So BJ's cars was like nothing. So people just go in there, stuff in there, boom, 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 get their toilet papers and get those other things that a grocery store wouldn't really have. And if it's other than that, Home Depot and all this type of stuff.
Right.
Then Walmart came in the game. And those motherfuckers just said, we gonna take a little bit of this store, that store. They want this, they want that, they want that, and that, they want this. And throw it in one place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, honey, I'm home. So it went from they had me in a chokehold to like, we're holding hands now. Like I made peace with it.
I made peace with Walmart. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next question comes from Goddess of Fear. What is the toughest part of being married? Ooh.
Conflicting schedules for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now I think it's okay now that I don't work as much.
Yeah.
So like we have time to sit down and watch TV or
and vibe.
But before, like when I was like working constant, it's like if we work the same shift, then we both be out of the house at the same time. Then the times when I was working like night shifts, she'd be home. I'd be, at work.
I feel that.
I'd be at work and she'd be at home, right? So this we hardly just the few times in between. So I think that's the hardest part, is because you guys gotta make this work, right? And part of making it work is living, and part of living is working for that living.
Right.
So it's not like something that you can't do unless you guys strike it rich and become millionaires and you can see each other 24/7. But yeah, I think that was probably the hardest part.
I think when I was married, I looked at it where that was an issue.
Yeah.
That was definitely an issue and stuff, whatever, because my schedule was kind of like Monday to Friday, like set time.
Right.
And then hers and stuff, whatever, would have those late night runs and stuff, whatever, as well. So it's kind of like I'm sleeping and she working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I feel like that played a factor and stuff in some things and stuff as well, drastically.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part, like I understand your thing, but I said like for me, the hardest part of being married is, I remember, rest his soul, Uncle Bunny. Uncle Bunny said, when you met this woman, there was no judge in sight. Now, when you need to break up with this woman, you need a judge present. And I felt that when he said it.
Right.
And I was like, I think the harder part is being married and stuff is, again, like, the like the paperwork, the tape, and all those type of things and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you can have quote unquote everlasting love and all that type of stuff. And I wish everybody well when it happens and stuff like that. But it's like, is it really love? like when the red, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
Like if you love, like I look at stuff as like this. If you like in an ideal world, like if you love me and you don't love me no more, stuff whatever, that means you don't want nothing to do with me.
Right.
You go your way, I go my way. But now you don't love me no more. Yeah, but I want half.
I want to take half.
That's like the fuck. You don't fuck with me, but yeah, you still want to fuck with my mom.
No, but I think part of that not fucking you is fucking you over and taking half.
Wow. Lessons. Life lessons.
Get jaded.
Oh, wow.
Another reference from last week's episode.
Whoa. Next question comes from Vasarto. Vasarto? I hope I'm pronouncing it. Should black people be worried about the war in the Middle East?
Yeah.
Tell me why. Let me hear your. I say yes, but I'm more leaning more no than yes. Tell me why though.
Because despite the fact that we call it the Middle East, it's nestled right in between the continent of Africa and Europe. A lot of things that the African people depend on is coming through that pipeline. So right now, the argument is, can we free up some parts for grain to come through? Like this is like basic grain to like feed people.
Mm-hmm.
And that region,
where's the grain going to though?
The grain is coming to sub-Saharan Africa, I guess. Is that how you say it? So heading further down south to the African coast.
So like South Africa?
Right. So the grain, sub-Saharan. So I guess that the lower region of Africa. Okay. And the grain is coming from Europe.
Okay.
Right. So what's going on right now is that passage is blocked. So I think like the last 2 or 3 weeks, they've been trying to at least secure a laneway for that grain to make its way through. And that's just grain. Right? So considering that region itself, because we look at ourselves being in Canada, right? And in the US, where you go from one state, 4 hours, it's a state. We go from one province, 4 hours, it's a province. In those regions, going 4 hours in any other direction might be in a different country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's closely tied. So the economics, the transportation, like people are over in that side of the world wondering and saying, hey, you know what? We understand y'all are beefing, but it's affecting the region. So yeah, black people gotta kind of be concerned because they're involved. They're not directly involved, but what happens on that ground in that area, it affects them.
I said yes. So okay, the part of the no and stuff it is because you're not seeing any black people directly being caught into the whole Israel Hamas thing, right?
Right.
Or not, let's say I don't want news or propaganda or information and stuff that's coming out there.
Right. We're just not seeing them. We're not
seeing them. Because it's just like when the Ukraine and Russia thing and stuff we saw a whole bunch of the black people and African people getting left behind.
Right.
Right? So we saw that.
Right.
Right? And we got enraged and felt the way and stuff about that. I just haven't seen stuff like this pertaining to that. This Israel Hamas thing.
Yeah.
So that's on the no side. On the yes side of stuff is, if anybody that don't have a problem bombing babies or hurting babies and stuff in the process to fulfill a cause, you got to worry about these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what race you from.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. Israeli government dropping lands, these airstrikes, the Hamas people and stuff out here like taking lives and stuff, children that's unnecessary and stuff, whatever. Like, you need to worry about them people, period.
Yeah, because it's
I feel like it's and that's a problem and stuff, whatever, to black people in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Not even, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just like extremists of each side.
Well, think about it, right? Like some of those extremists and some of those fighters, right? They're a part of, they're part of other groups, right? And these other groups, they're not just fighting in this one particular region. It's like different regions that these factions are operating in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like it's not connected, and it's connected at the same time. So you're right. If they're willing to do these murderous, psychopathic shit in this region, you better believe that they won't excuse you if they need to come and do it to you.
Pretty much. That be that, man. Next question comes from Mike 1883. Let's say that. What's the dumbest thing you've bought? What's the dumbest thing you've bought?
Oh. Wu-Tang fronts with fangs.
Like Method Man with the fangs.
Yeah. Like the entire Wu-Tang who had fangs. Couldn't close my mouth for a week. I took mine back to the jewelry store and had them file the fangs off. Just so I could close my mouth.
You like a pit bull with golden teeth? That's some shit. Yo, so I buy a lot of dumb shit. So it's not just one thing.
So you got to go with the dumbest.
Like there's
levels to my bullshit.
Yeah, like I'll buy dumb shit. Like I put like this. I went one day to an anime convention, right?
Right.
So in Naruto, they got these head protector shits and stuff, whatever. I saw it, it's like, oh shit. Actually, every time I used it. Even and you know what pisses me off?
Right.
If I see it, like, because I keep it like around like some hats.
Yeah.
If I'm cleaning the house or some shit, I'll just throw it on just to get a use out of it. Like I buy dumb shit. Like I buy dumb shit. I buy a lot of more. Let me say this: 95% of the things that I buy are like more like essential things.
Yeah.
And like I want to say 3% more wants, and then the 2's for the bullshit. I'm like, it's there for the shit. So the cause I'm like, come on, man. As I said, shut up and take my money.
Yeah.
I regret it after.
You know,
because
that's what life is for.
I can't even remember how much I paid and stuff for it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just know when I see it, I was like, damn.
You gotta get more wares out of it.
I gotta get more wares out of it. I could have went somewhere, pawned it, through it, sold it again. I was like, no, let me just get some more wares out of this thing first.
Do you have any particular item where you can say you truly got your money's worth out of it?
Oh, I got a ton of things. I just said like 90%, like 95% of the things I buy.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. I want to say one day what vexed me and stuff, and just on fucking Black Friday electronics.
Right.
I bought a TV during a Black Friday, a living room TV, and this bitch lasted less than 2 years. Less than 2 years and stuff was just like, it's like, what the hell? And you hear sound, you don't see shit. And I was looking like, I didn't really get no usage out of this thing and stuff, whatever like that. But I guess like I want to say in my head and stuff, I want to say my son probably did at the time.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I guess maybe like when she was on mat leave or something like that, whatever. Other than that, shit you not. I looked at him like, this is the most wasteful thing I've bought.
I had bought these pair of boots. These mag boots. Shout out to Mags, cut a check. But I bought these pair of mag boots. And at the time, I bought them from Browns. And at the time, I think I must have paid like close to $300 for them. It's like, you know, it's probably like one of the most expensive pair of boots that I bought at that time. Right? And it was like, hurt my pocket, but I kind of liked how they look. Right? And I was like, man, you only live once. I bought them. And I kid you not, those boots last me 7 years.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's 7 years. I had to finally throw them out because the back of the heel, you know, started to look slant, and then you could see the holes. Otherwise, they like the leather was still in good condition. It's still strong and sturdy. It's just the rubber was going. And I was like, man, if I find another pair of those boots, I'm making the same investment again. Because, like I said, money well spent after money well earned, it's a good thing. But yeah, I like the foolishness too. I'll spend on the foolishness too.
I spend. Makes me happy. Brings me to thrills. Next question comes from Hard Cheesecake. Yuck. What makes a woman bad in bed?
Besides the starfishing?
So laying there, no action. Not participating.
Yeah.
Not participating. I want to say not too clear about what she wants. And the reason I say that and stuff is because if she wanted to do something, but I guess she's probably thinking like, read my mind and bring me there. Like I like,
yes,
you get what I'm saying?
That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening. We're sorry.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is where participation is never participation
we need
come in. Because if you're saying like, all right, you want me to do this to you, then pose up for it or get ready for it or something like to be like,
or lead. You know what I mean? You can lead.
Yeah. No sound. If it's like a mime movie.
that's kind of
no walls.
Should you even be there?
It's a different world. That's it.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. Off the top. Next question comes from MakDidIt. How do you handle a mental crisis? That's a good damn question.
Nice question, yeah. If it's a situation that I can walk away from, I'll start with that.
Okay.
And try and find a place where I can calm myself if need be. Those would be the starting things. And I think reading helps me. Kind of distracts my mind.
In a mental crisis?
Yeah.
Really? Reading what? A book? Really? Well, I see it because I guess some people and stuff will like if they're stressed or they're pissed off and stuff like that, or angry or feel the type of way, they'll read the Bible.
Yeah.
They'll read the Bible passage, right? For me, how do I handle a mental crisis? I think I just have to remove myself if I can.
If you can.
If I can remove myself from set area of where the crisis first began. And then try to figure out, like, I want to say, all my actions.
Okay.
Like, what did I do or where did I go that led me up to this moment?
Right.
Because the answer is normally within the problem, right? So, or the solution is within the problem and stuff. So I look at it as where I'm like, okay, if this took me here and then something, all that came out and stuff, I have to look at like, okay, now to avoid this. And like, I started to analyze my situation and I get out my own crisis and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm blessed like that or fortunate. Let me say that. So that's a good ass question. Alien Sheep. What kid movie do you actually like for everyone to watch? Inside Out. Disney Inside Out.
I like that movie.
That movie
Inside
was
Out.
fucking fire.
I like that movie.
That movie was fire. Cause I was like, this Pixar shit is going. And then I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is all about like emotions and everything and how people, I was like,
yeah,
this is fire. It was a hell of a concept and stuff, whatever. Cause I was digging it. So yeah. And then when they, I don't want to spoil alert, but there's, when, something passed.
Yeah.
You're like, I felt it. I was looking like,
it got you in the feels?
yeah, having me feels and stuff, whatever. Cause I was looking like, I like what the fuck these writers did with this flick.
Right.
What you got?
Up.
Up?
Yeah.
I used to have Up.
I got Up.
But then when I saw Inside Out, I was like, yo, fuck Up. Yo,
jeez, Marv. That's how you really feel.
Yo, like I said, Inside Out was a different kind of flick.
Yeah, Inside's good.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, this is a question. Anime Fan 2000 says, who is more lonelier, men or women? I got men.
Men. Definitely men.
Talk about it. Tell me why you said men. Because you have a sausage?
I say men because we like women. And we'll never let one be lonely.
And women will say, I can do bad all by myself. Oh, shit. Yes, men are so lonely. Men are so lonely.
Us men. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just, I would echo that, but I want to say for me, I would say the reason why I would more say men are lonelier is because I always find that, like, if let's say something like a breakup, love and support corner means a lot.
Right.
But it's not like I want to say maybe you have your dudes and stuff and be like, man, fuck her, blah, blah, blah. We go to a strip club, take you some places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's dope that you run into those type of dudes or those dudes kind of champion all of that, whatever. But a lot of times and stuff, you might have the other ones that just would say it and don't give no action to it. So it's kind of like, come on, man, you'll get some women, man. You'll get the houses outside. You'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
And you're like, yo, they're not pointing you to no direction. They're not taking you to the hoes. They're not, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So now you're just there lonely and shit. You're looking like, well, he said it would be all right. And I feel like and I'm not saying it's all women because I know like there's introverted people, there's extroverted people, then there's perverted people such as myself. But I look at it as where the women that are not so introverted and stuff like that, like to reclusive, that they will get reclusive. They were like, they'll have a slight dilemma with a friend or somebody they can feel comfortable to, and they won't finish what they have to say, but the women around them will understand.
Of course.
It'll be like this. You okay, girl? You don't seem too right. You all right? And then let's say the man, his name is Steve.
Right.
Right?
Right.
They'd be like, you okay? You don't seem all right. Steve. Oh, and then just hug and stuff like that. Steve cheated. You don't know what Steve did or what not.
It doesn't matter.
But you just know.
Doesn't matter.
You just know.
It was Steve.
Oakley Dokley. All right. Next question comes from Omar M. What's your food-related childhood trauma?
Food-related childhood trauma.
You never had any?
It had to be cod liver oil.
Cod liver oil?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't count as food.
That don't count as food?
Nah, because you're not drinking like more than a tablespoon.
Yeah, but it's a tablespoon every day.
No,
That's
that'd be considered a
trauma,
vitamin.
That's trauma, man. You know how nasty cod liver oil tastes.
I know.
Yes, man. That's trauma.
But that's not food, man. That's all about like, yo.
Listen. When you seen the bottle come to you, the Pharrell bottle, the blue bottle
with the
fish on it. When you seen the bottle come to you, what did it strike in your heart?
Nasty thing.
Okay, then. Trauma.
See, my food related trauma is like fucking tripe.
Tripe?
Like, yeah, my mom made tripe and beans one time.
Yeah.
And I said, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a big argument. My mom like, you gonna starve tonight and everything like that. I cried. She slapped me. I'm at the table with tears in my eyes. I was like, fuck it. I put my hand out. When she seen me put my hand out, for like a more, like she's slapping me. She give me like, bam, bam, you eat this fucking food. I made this fucking food. I was like, nope. I'm like, it looks like beehive. Looks like beehive. No, just beat me. And then she's like,
tripe.
Well, I'll be damned. And then she like, she made me a sandwich.
She made
me a sandwich. Got your bed. I ate a sandwich. I went to my bed. I was like, I'll take it. I'm not.
You're refusing the tripe.
I think even one day I walked past like it wasn't even a meat. When I see it in like in the meat stores and stuff like that, I don't flinch. I see it somewhere like at like restaurants or some shit like that, whatever, like tripe and meat. Like, bleh. Why would you cook that shit in your establishment? Let a motherfucker cook that shit at their house by themselves.
Some people like tripe and beans.
Outside? You trust somebody? These are intestines.
Listen, man,
you trust somebody's other cleaning?
I don't even eat tripe at home. I don't even eat tripe. You're not tripe and bean and me. I mean, I'm not yucking anybody's yum out there. If you like tripe and beans, that's on you. I put it in the ranks of cod liver oil.
I reserve my comments.
I put it in the ranks of cod liver oil.
Next question comes from Silverheart89.
Silverheart89.
What's your one regret from high school that you still think about?
You know, not pursuing art more.
Not pursuing art more?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah, you know what? I thought about it and
you thought about it before, huh?
Yeah, I thought about it. If I was to go back into high school again, I would have concentrated more on like the arts courses.
No, I conquered high school.
High school?
No, because you know what? I had one loose end, and keep it a buck. The loose end was actually like, it's gonna sound so awful. Fuck it. My one loose end was a woman in high school.
In high school?
And I had to tie up that loose end. And then once I tied up the loose end, I was like, I had no more regrets about high school. Because look, picture this. Mm-hmm. Say you had a crush on a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you always liked this girl or this crush, right? Never give you time of day or blah, 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 or something like that, whatever. Fast forward into your adulthood and stuff, whatever, you've seen the crush. Because some people like might have been like, you know, one of those movie type of things, like, you know, if I had the chance to talk to her, maybe, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, even when I watched Rick and Morty, I was like, was I like that? You know what I'm saying? Because Jessica, like, I'm like, was I like that? And I always look at him like, no, I wasn't like that and stuff, whatever, right? But I looked at it and stuff, it's like, all right, if it was that one person, it got tied up. Or if it was another person and stuff, it got tied up.
No, I think all the fire girls in high school that I wanted to talk to, I think I pretty much talked to them. Yeah.
In high school? While you were in high school?
While I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't call you Smooth for nothing.
Yeah.
That's why he got married. That's why he's still married.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mad and I didn't think of this name. Panda. Panda says, what's a song or songs that remind you of your parents?
A song that reminds me of my parents.
Song or songs.
Or songs. That's a good one.
Redemption Song for my father.
Okay.
Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
And for my mother, I would say Pac, Dear Mama. The reason why, and it's not even like by default and stuff like that, but I look at it stuff as where that line, there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I don't understand. That, I like that line. That line and stuff, and it was like, to me, I feel like it sums up parenting, because I remember I heard being a parent is like a thankless job. So it's kind of like, but when the kids and stuff, and they're like, hey, I can't pay you back for all the shit you did, but I understand the shit you did for me and I appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm like, those songs for me.
I think for my father, I'll say Patches. And then,
Patches, who sings that?
I can't remember the name of the guy, but Patches. Something, you're dependent on me, son. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you after. But just the words in it reminds me of my father. And then for my mom, Sound of Music.
Though a dear female dear?
No, that the sound of the hills are alive.
Who sings that?
Sounds of music.
The song itself?
Yeah. From the Sound of Music, the actual sound of music.
Okay. All right. I like that question.
Did I ever tell you something? My mom, she used to be in a singing group.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. She used to be in a singing group.
Like a choir?
No, like a 3-girl group when she was in England.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And it's so funny because I didn't know until like when they was like, she's like, do you want me to write some lyrics for you? I was like, write lyrics for you? He's like, yeah, I used to be in a singing group. I was like, you used to be in a singing group? She goes, yeah.
What are they called?
And one way, she didn't tell me the name of the group. She goes, yeah, we used to sing. I was like, oh, that's dope. I had no clue. I was like,
they do cover songs or like?
Yeah, there's, yeah.
Oh shit. Baby love, money.
Right? Can you see Auntie G? Can you see your Auntie G?
No. I'm trying to picture it now. I guess I in my head I have like a AI version and stuff because I'm thinking like an old black and white photo of her.
Right.
And then they're gonna like just ooh, ooh, like maybe. We are here at the end, folks.
Yes.
We do appreciate the questions. They're good questions.
Mm-hmm.
We still, don't worry, we'll come back and stuff. We'll do some more. Like we promised. We promised before we did.
Yes.
We did on the 100th episode. Yeah. That was the first time we did it. And we promised. And we've been delivering. So we're delivering when we can.
Yeah.
But we appreciate all the good stuff and keep them coming because we still find the time.
Listen, you know what? If you enjoy just like a straight segment like this, then let us know. Maybe we'll just do it like, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah,
Discord or
oh, like a Discord, Reddit,
Patreon, or maybe Patreon. Maybe we'll
Patreon.
Let us know. Yeah.
Yes, let us know. We got Associated Sons in the vault.
I want to look.
Can't leave the people hanging. Nah. Some people came just for that. Simple. First of all, let me say thank you to all the questions again. Appreciate you guys and stuff.
Appreciate it.
Many thanks. We know y'all some real peoples and stuff out there, and we appreciate y'all. So Say the Sons this week says, a real hater is better than a fake friend.
So Say the Sons.
Not y'all. Y'all kept it real with us. We kept it real right back. With your therapy ass, funny, some questions. Yo, there was some soul-searching kind of questions right here.
And they had me thinking.
Yeah, we appreciate them. Yeah. We do appreciate you guys and stuff for coming with that heat for us, man. Keep us on our toes. But yes, much love, much support, many more shows and stuff to come. And all the above. Once again, we really do appreciate you guys, and thank you again for listening to the Podical Sons. Like, comment, subscribe, all the above. YouTube, subscribe, like, hit that ding, that bell. We are here. Thank you again for listening to Podical Sons. Remember the difference between genius and stupidity? That genius has its limits. Peace and love, y'all. Be well.
Peace.
Peace.
The Podical Sons was not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.